I was the woman who negotiated the devolution deal in the first place to get the 1.8 billion out of government and into the region. So I really love the opportunity now of taking that forward. Now I've secured it and delivering it for all the people of West Yorkshire.
Have I got the experience? Well, I'll be honest and say, as in any job, I think I'll be really nervous if on May the 8th I'm elected as mayor and I have to go into that office for the first time. Really, I am a unifying candidate. My key skills as a lawyer are that I'm a negotiator. I'm someone who can bring people together. So I've got a high degree of confidence that I'll be able to get all of the 5 local authorities, the 5 leaders working together.
Not to have decisions made about us, without us, in Westminster and in Whitehall. And I really feel that this is going to be an election like no other, at a time like no other. And we're going to need a candidate with the reach and the cut through to get people engaged into coming out to vote for the West Yorkshire.
West Yorkshire Mass Transit is hugely significant for us as a region, and as West Yorkshire leaders we've already worked together to put a map together. We have a plan, we've done the research on what the best technologies are to deliver that, and I know government have got some money that we can bid into to bring that down and start delivering it on the ground. So getting West Yorkshire Mass Transit is hugely significant for us. And then also skills to make sure that we're looking ahead now. The forecast is that next year we could have 14% unemployment in the region. That is huge, and therefore we need to get on with skilling people now so they can quickly get into a new job. And green jobs are also very important.
I've talked a little bit in recent weeks about Hyperloop, a new technology that's been developed in different parts of the world and now being piloted in different parts of the world. I think that could be a very interesting technology to look at. The second thing is a cycling superhighway. It's not really an option here unless you're brave enough to kind of compete and muscle along with the cars and the vans and the lorries on the roads.
So we're making the case that we need regional investment for COVID recovery. And actually, to be honest, that is going to be my #1 priority, is the recovery for our communities. And that's not just about jobs, not just about businesses, it's also our mental health and our well-being. And certainly I'm very interested in prescribing and creative recovery, and to put together unemployed young people who are interested in arts or charity, and then to put them into positions where they can then support primary care and social prescribing, and to offer them opportunities to be employed.
This is a diverse country, and they need to be mindful of all the religious festivals that we enjoy as a nation. So the classic one, as you mentioned there, was Eid, giving 2 hours notice before Eid to say that restriction would come in place and therefore Eid was cancelled. That was hugely insensitive and actually alienated a large section of our population from listening to government. And now that is a real problem when you're trying to manage a national pandemic and keep everybody on board. So I think there are huge lessons for this government to learn, and I've called them out on that already. I'm obviously West Yorkshire Chair, and I'm a leader of Bradford, and my voice is heard centrally in Westminster.
Probably outside of London and the West Midlands, the most diverse communities in the whole of the UK, some of the most diverse in Europe. And I want to act as a champion for that diversity, and make sure that West Yorkshire has that identity, and that establishing West Yorkshire as a beacon for interculturality and interfaith understanding. We need to set up a culture, and that culture needs to start in the mayoral office.
But it's also about, like you say, representing those communities that currently don't feel that their voice is heard. And that's why I will have mayoral forums. That's why I'm going to have a young people's committee. That's why I'm going to be talking to the underrepresented groups. Black Lives Matter actually impact all of us, and certainly I'm looking at all opportunities to promote with equality, inclusion and diversity at the heart. And that's not just about ethnicity or class, it's about also disability.